everyone, it's Morgan from For the Love of Paper, and I just want to wish everyone a happy new year. It is the 1st of January as I'm recording this, well, doing the voiceover. The video was recorded a while ago, and yeah, so I'm starting off the new year by getting a few videos edited and out of the way for the start of January. So I hope you all had a really great Christmas and a good New Year's and are excited for 2017. So I've got a few scrappy goals that I want to achieve this year. One of which is to again get all my project life stay up to date and get it all done by the end of the year. And I also want to try and get at least 2 to 3 challenges done every month, whether they be from challenge blogs or my own personal sort of challenges. And I also want to do some more like scrap your stash type of videos as well, so I really want to get through a bunch of stuff that I haven't used in a while, haven't touched in a while. I did get through most of the kits that I made at the beginning of last year, so I want to use up the last couple that I didn't quite get to, and I also want to make up some new ones for this year to get through some more of my stash. So I will try and do as many videos on those stash kits as I possibly can. So that's my scrapping goals for 2017. If you've got any goals of your own, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll try and get back to you. So this layout here is, I think, it's the end of November. I think we're on part 2 of November. So in this particular one, this is when we found out the gender of our baby. So I'm just doing a couple of cards up to do sort of like our gender reveal thing. What we actually did was Frank took some black and white photos of me and Sam and everything like that with paint on his hands, so you couldn't actually see what the color was, and then he put his hands on my belly, which I was wearing a white shirt. You can see that photo there, and then we sent that off to our friends and family who we wanted to share the news with, and that was how we revealed the gender. So we are having another boy, which is pretty exciting. I kind of had a feeling it was going to be a boy. As much as I'd love a little girl, I think boys are probably easier and maybe slightly cheaper. So we're pretty happy with that. Yeah, well, we would be happy either way. So yeah, so I was just going through and making up a card that was saying, I think this is last guess. And I'd sent that to everyone to say, get your guesses in now before we had the scan. So I did that, and then I made up a little tally box at the bottom, which I'm about to do now, out of an old label, and I just wrote down what people's guesses were, and then I marked it off with a pen whether they were right or wrong. I think out of just our close immediate family, I think there was only 2 people that guessed correctly. Everyone else had guessed a girl and it's a boy. So yeah, that's what I was doing there. I thought that was kind of a fun way to document the gender reveal, and then also what everyone thought we were having. It was a bit different. And I haven't made my own project life cards for a while. Not like this anyway. Usually I just sort of stick a couple of embellishments on a card that's already got a pattern on it or a picture on it or something like that, or use a really big embellishment. So this was quite a bit of effort for me to make this card, and then I make another card that says it's a boy. And yeah, it was actually kind of fun to try, and it kind of feels like it's a little mini layout in a 4x6 it's a 3x4 rectangle. So that was kind of fun to do that, to challenge myself. I'm not too fussed on this card that I'm working on now. This one is the one that says it's a boy. I don't actually like how this turns out, but never mind, you can't like every single thing that you create, unfortunately. I could go back and change it if I really feel like I have to. But I'm just using up a bunch of these. They're kind of like, they're kind of see-through letters. They're grey, but you can kind of see through them. I think they were from Studio Calico, possibly. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's where they were from. So it's and then these ones, I know these were from Annie Tan. I'm not sure what collection they were from. I think they came in a big sheet that you got like 4 or 5 different colors on a sheet. That kind of rings a bell to me. I've only got the grey, I've got a blue and a red, I think. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I got those in some old Kit Club kits. So I'm not entirely sure where they were from. So yeah, just a simple, it's a boy, and I tried to do everything sort of in that grey colour, just as a neutral tone for the page. And then I get a couple of blue embellishments, and this is where I don't really like it. I ummed and ahed over that smiley face, and then I found another sticker thing. I can't remember what it says. I think it says "Here Comes Trouble." It's a boy one. Oh, I can actually see it in there. Oh yeah, that one looks like a little ribbon banner thing, and I just don't like it. It just, the whole card looks uneven. I don't know. I think I might go back and change that. Now I'm looking at it again. But it fills its purpose for now. So that's that card, and then what do we move on to? This is the photo of right after Sam has put his hands on my tummy, and he thought that was the best thing ever. I actually went through Pinterest and found a few different gender reveal ideas, and then I got him to pick one, because most of them, I wanted him to be involved in it, and most of them that I had looked at all were for siblings to participate in, and this was the one that he chose. I really thought he would have picked the balloon with glitter in it, and then you pop the balloon and all the glitter comes out. I thought he would have chosen that, but he didn't. I'm probably actually glad he didn't. So yeah, and then I thought this card, I have had this card in my stash for forever. This was one of the first kit clubs that I got. That card came in it. I don't even know where it's from, and it had the number 2 on it. So because I'm having 2 boys, or well, I've got one and I will be having another one, I thought that that was perfect. I have loved that card and held on to it for so long, and I have nearly used it so many times, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because it was absolutely perfect for this layout. And then just, that was the black and white photo of him with his hands there. And I think that's all I do to this card. Just that little bit of paper so it matched with that top card. Oh, and some lines. I thought I was going to journal. I do not. Oh, more borders. Look at that. I've gone border crazy on this particular layout. What other cards have we got? What other photos have we got? Sorry. This was a photo of Sam eating fairy bread. And for anyone that doesn't know what fairy bread is, it is bread and butter with hundreds and thousands on it. And it's a big time party food here for kids. Big time. So I'm not sure if other countries of the world eat that as a party food for their kids, but down here we do. And it was the day that my dad flew in, and we went somewhere because everyone was kind of hungry, and Sam picked fairy bread, so that's what he got. That's what Granddad bought him. So he was pretty excited for his fairy bread and orange juice so early in the morning. So I had to document that one, and he was doing the cheesiest smile it was almost a bad smile. It was so cheesy. And I was trying to get it all to fit on the card with the words and everything, and it just didn't fit. So I cut it all down and stuck it on another 4x6 instead. I still used all the same elements. So the photo, the Good Eats, which I'd cut out of another Project Life card. I think that was from Studio Calico, possibly, could have been from somewhere else. I just cut around that and then laid them all down a bit better. And what am I trying to find? Trying to find a little label to stick on there. I really need to sort out that box of labels. It's just a great big mess, really, if I'm honest. And yeah, I can't remember what I was trying to do there. Oh, right, okay. Just sticking the photo down. Sorry, it is so hot here today. It is stinking hot. I think it is 36 or 37 degrees here today. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit for any American ladies watching, but it's hot. It's really hot. So we've got our aircon going, but because I need to have the quiet to do my voiceover, I'm stuck in the bedroom with no aircon for like half an hour while I record a couple of videos, and I'm just sweating, and I think my brain is starting to fry. I think I'm gonna have to go out there and be in the nice cold air conditioning for a while, let my brain cool down, because I am just, yeah, my brain is fried and I am rambling, so I apologize for that. And I'm not sure what else I do with this one. Oh, I just wrote the date on there. And then did another border. Told you I was loving the borders on this page. I'm all over it. What else have we got? Can't remember. Is it one a photo of? I can't see it. I'm sorry. It is Sam. Oh, that's right. It was Sam opening one of his birthday presents early. My dad bought him a remote control monster truck thing. It kind of looks like a Jeep. It's got massive big monster truck wheels on it. And because it was so huge, and Dad couldn't bring the box and everything over with him because it just wouldn't fit in his suitcase, so we couldn't really hide it anywhere without Sam finding it. So Dad just literally put it in a box that I had, wrapped some wrapping paper around it, and said, "Here you go, buddy, you can have this early." And the look on his face when he opened it, it was just like pure joy. He'd been wanting one of these for so long, and Granddad bought him one, so it was just the best. And that is this layout done, guys. Wait, maybe it's not. Is it? No, it's not. I do add a little embellishment to this photo, so I just thought it needed a little bit of something in that corner, so I went and got one of these embellishment packs. This one it doesn't have a name, but it's from the Reject Shop, and it's all vellum pieces which have been printed on, and I just went through and found the word. I think I found adorable. Can't remember. It was the photo that I took there was of Sam. It was the day before he turned 5, so it was like his last day being a 4-year-old, and I wanted to just document that memory. So yeah, that's all I do, is I just stick that vellum. And I know I shouldn't use that glue on vellum. I know it comes through and it's all a bit gross, but never mind. I didn't have anything else. So now that is the layout done. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you are having a great new year, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.